In just a few hours, Luigi Mangione will appear in a Manhattan courtroom for a series of pre-trial hearings in the murder of United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson. The 27-year-old's defense team is looking to prove that everything officers found in his backpack should be inadmissible, including his 3D printed firearm, ammo, and his personal journal. Joining me now is former state prosecutor Elliot Feely. Elliot, these are pretty standard motions by the defense to exclude evidence. Everybody does it. Will he be successful?
I think it's very unlikely, and this is an issue that's been litigated thousands of times. This judge in particular, Judge Caro, he's been a judge for 27 years. He's done thousands of hearings just like this. It's a strong case in large part because of what's in this backpack. So, yeah, they're bringing the standard motion to suppress. Ultimately, I think the judge will rule it's admissible. Yeah,
the journal entries don't help Luigi that much either. Some of those excerpts include the following. I finally feel confident about what I will do. The details are coming together, and I don't feel any doubt about whether it's right/justified. The target is insurance. It checks every box. I mean, what arguments could the defense use to say, hey, this stuff should be thrown out?
Well, they're going to say that the police should have gotten a search warrant, that in the time between seizing him and going through the bag, they should have gone to a judge. That's just, I don't think it's going to fly. I mean, the rule is the cops can search everything that's on you within your grasp. So I don't think it's going to succeed. But you mentioned the document. It is so damning that the defense has argued that the prosecutors shouldn't even be allowed to talk about its contents at this hearing. They should be able to say there's a document, but not talk about its contents. Because if that gets out in the public, but then the bag is suppressed, they say, well, it'll be too prejudicial to him getting a fair trial.
In this case, are you expecting a jury trial to begin, let's say, in spring, as everything seems to be leading toward?
Right. So if it were a typical case, I actually would expect them to go straight to trial. The judge would offer a verbal decision from the bench, motion to suppress is denied, and let's go pick a jury. But yeah, because it's so high profile, because it's a serious case, the judge will probably want to write. So he'll do a written opinion sometime in the next few weeks, and then hopefully jury selection in the spring.
You would think in a case like this, right, that there's no way the prosecutors would want to plead out because they basically have this guy dead to rights. However, jury nullification, I think, in this fandom of Luigi scenario we have, right, where there are people who love this guy so much delusionally that they might sort of play the part of I'm a good juror, I'm an unbiased juror, and then nullify it with a decision acquitting him. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, look, all it takes is one juror to hang a jury. So, of course, the prosecution's going to do everything it can to keep those potential Luigi fans off the jury. But nonetheless, if just one sneaks through, and yeah, jury nullification, that's probably their only hope is jury nullification. They can't say he's not really dead, can't really say somebody else did it. So jury nullification is all that's left.
It's certainly something to watch because I don't think in my life I have seen OJ to an extent. You know, you hate to compare cases, but this is a different kind of fandom for an accused killer in Luigi Mangione, and it's something that could impact this trial. We have to pay attention to it. Another case I want to get your thoughts on, Brian Walsh going to trial in the death of his wife. You remember this case. She disappeared nearly 3 years ago. This after he pleaded guilty to lesser charges of misleading police and willfully conveying, i.e. moving, disposing of, a human body. Court exhibits reveal his disturbing history on the Google engine, if you will. December 27th, what's the best state to divorce for a man? January 1. Included 4 searches, all within an hour, saying how long before a body starts to smell, how to stop a body from decomposing, how to embalm a body, 10 ways to dispose of a dead body if you really need to. Prosecution case seems real rock solid to me. What's the defense argument here, Elliot?
Oh, goodness, it's the Google searches that always do them in, isn't it? The big question here is he going to testify? Because it's so unusual to plead to part of the docket. And how do you reconcile for a jury? I acknowledge responsibility for disposing the body. I acknowledge lying to the cops, but some other person is responsible for the death. So the question is, did they try to thread the needle somehow by having him testify? But we won't find out till the end. That's the last decision of the trial.
I mean, I'd imagine you need to say, hey, I am not the one who killed person X. You need to come up with somebody else who killed. Have you heard anything from the defense team as to who this mysterious killer could be?
No, and so the only options are to argue that maybe it was self-defense or maybe she died via some accident. They're going to say to the jury, look, forget about everything he did after, all right? That doesn't prove what he did before the disposal of the body, before lying to the cops.
It's a tough argument. You're basically doing that to set up for an appeal, hoping that you can say the jury misinterpreted the evidence, but regardless, a tough road to hoe. Elliot Feelig, thanks so much for your insight. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.